Welcome to another episode of our podcast where we are promoting African spiritual healing wisdom. We're delighted to have with us Nana Korantemaa Ayeboafo, the Okomfo, who is going to channel Ayeboafo Tigare, the African Angel.
And you are?
And I'm Dr. Barbara Wallace. I'm the interviewer. So, we want to just briefly recognize the Asona Aberade Shrine and the non-sectarian arm called StarSpirit, which has StarSpirit Press and puts out all of our books and CDs. We also want to acknowledge the founder of the Asona Aberade Shrine, Nana Okomfo Akuya Oparibia, who is now an African Ascended Master, who was the one who trained Nana Korantemaa Ayeboafo. And Nana is now officially the Okomfo, meaning that she is the living representative of her mentor, Nana Oparibia, in North America. We also want to thank those of you who've made a donation to the Asona Aberade Shrine. And for those of you who would like to contribute, there is a link in the description. So I also would just like to remind you to subscribe, to like us, to share the video, as well as to comment. So we're going to focus on the book Celestial Prophecies, Ancient Wisdom from Nana A.C. Ketewa, channeled from the third quarter of the heavens by Nana Korantemaa Ayeboafo. So just one other announcement. You too can be sitting with Nana Korantemaa, the Okomfo, by phone, and have her ask your questions of Ayeboafo Tigare. We call it a spiritual reading, and you can obtain one by emailing Nana Korantemaa Ayeboafo at nana@starspirit.org, nana@starspirit.org. So let's begin. Nana AC explains that all life is one. All life shares a fundamental state of oneness. Separation is an illusion. Nature has decreed a fundamental truth that all human beings are one. Okomfo, ask Boafo Tigare to discuss this fundamental truth that all human beings are one.
Thank you. In this time, as we come together and see how magnificent, how beautiful this planet is, it is for all of us to recognize that that same beauty is within us. We all are one from the creative source. All of nature, all of humanity, and all living beings that are here and share this environment of Earth, as well as the celestial beings that are in other domains, in other dimensions, and in other universes. One of the main purpose for us bringing this information when we think of promoting African spiritual healing, it is to heal ourselves from this separation. That is one of the main areas and components of our suffering, of our sense of lack, not having enough. Mainly because we do not realize that many people do not realize that we have access. We have all that is wonderful from the creative source right here and right now within us. And so when Nana AC speaks of all of living things, all of humanity being one, she is saying that because we have the same creative energy, the same creative spirit that has made manifest living beings, all the animals, the creepy critters, and all that exist within our environment, then we are all one, because just a spark of that divine creative force is within each and every one of us.
So when I hear all that you say, what occurs to me is that there is abundance, that we enjoy such abundance here in the paradise of earth, and that we are abundant given that we have that spark that from creative source. So it just really, as you listen and think about it, it's like, wow, there is just so much to be grateful for. Just a reason to feel an incredible amount of gratitude. Thank you. Nana AC says the illusion of separation has been manipulated as part of a program of social control and domination. The few oppress the many and brainwash the masses into this false notion of separation. Certain groups in particular, for example, Blacks, people of African descent, people of color, women, that these groups in particular have suffered inequities, injustices, discrimination, and trauma. Okomfo asked Boafo Tigare to discuss how human beings must open their eyes and see the truth about this manipulation and brainwashing, and see the truth of the oneness of humanity.
During this time, all that you said from Nana AC Ketewa can be seen. It is not hidden. Today, it is unmasked. And human beings all have free will. And to use your free will, you can accept that there is imbalance, inequity, suffering as a result of this separation. So take a deep breath, look within inside yourself, and acknowledge that it is time for the separation concept to dissolve. And through joining hands one with another, you can create the world that you would like it to be.
Well, it certainly is true that it's kind of obvious to see the manipulation and the brainwashing. And yes, our hope does lie, or rather the solution lies, apparently, in really accepting this oneness with Source and with each other. I just want to mention that Nana AC Ketewa has sanctioned Nana Boafo Tigare answering these questions about her book. So as we continue, Nana AC says, we need to know that the illusion of separation is at the root of some groups' traumatic and painful experiences of discrimination, inequity, and injustice. The healing challenge includes healing from this trauma and pain, and also learning how to heal the inner rage and conquer fear. Okomfo asked Boafo Tigare to talk about this healing process.
The healing process will start when each person looks inside themselves and holds their self responsible for the change that they wish to see. Earlier on, Nana AC, enlighten us and everyone that there are two dimensions or two ways of being, and that is to be of love, inclusion, and the opposite, to be immersed in fear. And so it is through fear that many people are paralyzed to the point that they will not, or they will not reach outside of that programming and ask, could there possibly be something else that is there for me, that is there to create and catalyze a change? Whenever you are dissatisfied, look within and ask the question, I'm seeing things in this perspective. Could there possibly be another one? And to be open and allow the answer to come from within.
I'm actually reminded of cognitive psychology, because what you're suggesting is that if a person goes inside and begins to perceive things in a different way, or to have a different thought or a different cognition, then that creates an opening for transformation and change. So we are truly obtaining African spiritual healing wisdom. And we're so grateful for this opportunity. Nana AC explains that there may be joy in the opportunity to heal from all that has followed from the illusion of separation. This is a time to rejoice, Nana AC says. This is a time to find release from the old paradigm of only speaking about what is unfavorable. So we hear a lot of people talking about what's unfavorable, a lot of criticism, a lot of complaining, speaking in a way that's part of the old program for control and domination is automatic for so many of us. We suffered and we complained. However, now is a time to rejoice. Okomfo asked Boafo Tigare to talk about how this is a time to rejoice and how we can find release from the old paradigm pattern of criticizing and complaining.
Indeed, this is a magnificent time to see life unfolding in a way that is inclusive for everyone. What we see is that the opportunity to be joyful, to laugh, to play, to pardon, and forgive can change the environment, and as some human beings say, it can move mountains. Meaning that, again, what do you choose for your life? If you had the choice, would you choose joyfulness or would you choose sadness? Remember, you have the choice. Even when you make a mistake and things do not show up in the manner that you had hoped that they would, consider that you have the choice to change into laughter, into joy, into appreciation, or you can continue to do the same, which will only lead you to more suffering and destruction. So it is up to you. It is up to each and every one at this time to decide which path you will travel. And then once you've chosen that path, to uplift yourself and those around you, then you must be moved to action. And as I said earlier, that may mean for you to forgive yourself and apologize and ask for forgiveness from others. This is a wonderful time because with all that we see, we still can stretch our arms open and embrace the beauty that is here on this planet. The beauty that you see in the eyes of your loved ones, your children. The beauty that is there. And it is now, here, not just for now, but for time immemorial.
Well, that is a really beautiful message at this time of the Great Awakening. And so you can actually put in the comment section, what do you choose? Do you choose love? Do you choose fear? Hopefully not. Do you choose oneness? Do you choose forgiveness, apology, and pardoning? So we are truly blessed to have had this opportunity for Okomfo Nana Korantemaa Ayeboafo to pose these questions and to give these answers from Nana Boafo Tigare. So please remember to subscribe, to like us, to share this video, and to comment. What do you choose? Put it in the comment section. And remember, you can also have your own personal spiritual reading by telephone. Some people also enjoy even weekly or bi-monthly spiritual readings in combination with a mentoring and a coaching package. Those who've had that experience with Nana Korantemaa have found their life to be completely transformed in 6 months, for example. So please, if you're interested in a single spiritual reading or interested in a package of this kind, please contact the Okomfo at nana@starspirit.org. N-A-N-A, nana@starspirit.org. More videos are coming. And until next time, remember to be your higher self. In the description, you'll see a link where you can get the book, the CD. And most importantly, please know that I'm sending you all of my love from the core of my heart with the deepest gratitude for your listening. Thank you.